Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video, we are going to discuss again a very interesting topic. Even we are going to discuss in series again, 4 5 videos we are going to discuss, and that is all about how to make money. Very interesting. I think people always even looking out that opportunity, even what way even I can make money. So let me tell you, I'm going to discuss 4 5 parameters where you can make money. If you like it, you can go ahead, because as I told you, whatever I'm going to share over here with all my 19 plus years experience, with all my case studies. So I'm not here to promote any kind of product, any kind of service. If you like whatever even I'm expressing, whatever I'm sharing, if it is going to be helpful for your fundamental investment, fundamental even your lifestyle, to improve your lifestyle, or maybe it is really helpful for you in any kind of financial planning, and if you get rich or richer or richest, I'll be the happiest one. So let's start. So how to make money? Before this, I just want to tell you, even irrespective of your current earning, even though you are a serviceman, even though you are a business person, even though whatever way you are earning your regular income, whatever it is, what amount it is, it doesn't make any sense to multiply or make your money. So it is not so important. Even still people are thinking, if I would have been earned even this much, if I would have been earned even that much, if I would have been earned a little bit more, I would have been done this, I would have been bought this, I would have been invested this. So let me tell you, with my financial career, whatever even case studies I have seen, whatever case I have already studied, it is not about your earning. It is first and foremost thing. It is all about your expense. How you control in your expense. So let me tell you the first point what I'm going to discuss, that is all about your controlling, and put a limit and understand your expense, what exactly against your earning. Now, when I'm talking about expense, what do you mean by this? So expense could be three things. One is your basic expense. I'll come once again. The first point, it will be your basic expense. When I'm talking about your basic expense, it will be all your regular expense. Let's say my food, my clothes, and let's say my shelter. You cannot even ignore this. I'll come one by one later. The second thing, which is maybe my shorter expense. So basic expense we understood. Now what could be my second? That will be my shorter expense. Maybe I need to plan for summer. I need to go for summer. I have to buy even some, let's say, kind of gift to visit over there, or maybe I have to give some kind of like gesture over there. So this only for shorter, not for regular, not for even for a longer. Maybe just one or two times in a month, or maybe quarterly, or maybe half yearly, or maybe in a year, or twice in a year. Third one, it's my longer expense. Now, what do you mean by longer expense? Which is prolonging for a long time. Probably, let's say there is a vital event disease, there might be illness, there might be, let's say, any kind of, let's say, irrespective of unwanted kind of expense, maybe on a regular basis. Maybe you can say even your, let's say, your school fees, or maybe your college fees, or maybe even other even utility expenses, all these things. So this will be going for a longer time. There is no end. Even somebody is studying, even your kids are studying, so you have to pay the fees even until unless their study gets over. So now I hope it is very very clear what is basic expense, what is my shorter expense, and what is my longer expense. Now come back once again. If I talk about again on the basic expense, you cannot ignore. Can you ignore the food? Maybe breakfast, maybe lunch, maybe evening snacks, or probably it is dinner. So this is the four basic meals all we need. Any part of the world, any part of this city, any part of the country or location, whatever you are. This is basic even necessity all we have. Now how much I need to spend when I'm talking about the expense? So how much I need to spend? So if I talk about this basic, as I told you, even my food, my cloth, my shelter. So similarly, cloth also it is very very important because we are all human being. We cannot even without wearing anything. We cannot even go out. We cannot even maintain in the society also. And the third thing, it is all about your shelter. Yes, definitely we need also a shelter. We cannot even stay in the open place, even in a jungle. We have to stay. Either it will be my rented house, either it will be my own house, or maybe it is my ancestor house. For that also I have to pay some basic expense. If it is rent, I have to pay the rent, right? Though you are not going to get back anything, but yes, you have to pay the rent. Again, if it is let's say my ancestral house, so maintenance and all these things, even we have to even do this. And if let's say if it is my own home or house, and let's say if I've already taken under loan, so that loan EMI also I have to pay for it. So you cannot ignore. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say, in basic expense, you cannot ignore any of these things. Now come back to your shorter expense, as I already have mentioned. Maybe there is an invitation, maybe there is a function, maybe a marriage function, maybe a birthday function. Either you go, you pay something, you go attend, and you have to do this gesture. So you have to spend something, not on a regular basis. Maybe once in a month, maybe twice in a month, whatever it is. And the third one, as I told you, for a longer expense, which is actually not in your hand. As I already mentioned, God forbid, and should not happen to anyone. But let's say there is some critical illness, or maybe the expense on a regular way. I have to go to doctor, or maybe my any of my nearest one or my dearest one. Even I have to bring them to the doctor, or maybe any kind of medicine expense. This is for a longer time, until unless this has not been cured. Even I don't know how long I have to spend for it, maybe on myself or maybe on my dearest or nearest one. So now I hope you got a clarity, irrespective of my income, irrespective of my earning money, expense I need to have a control, and these are the parameters of your expense. There'll be again xyz things, but yes, typically if you look out, if you keep this parameter, these are the three basic parameters. Now the final part, how I can make money. Yes, if you have a control on your expense, what you can control, I hope all this basic, all this shorter, all this longer, that you have to decide. Whatever you are earning, you know you're earning. On basic, you have to spend in that way. On your shorter, you have to spend in that way. And in longer also, you have to spend in that way. All together, whether it is basic, whether it is longer, whether it is shorter, together. If you want to make money, you have to make this not more than of your earning 50%. Ideally, if I look out, it should be between 40 to 50, irrespective of the current even inflation, even other even parameters. If I look out, so 40 to 50%, irrespective of whatever cities, whatever lifestyle you are living, but it should not cross my 50% of my basic earning. Now, how do you understand this earning? Because if you have a habit of, let's say, mentoring in your Excel, or mentoring, let's say, in a diary, like this is my earning on this, I'm just spending even this much on my basic expense, this much on my shorter expense, or this is my basic, or maybe this is my longer, whatever even expenses, then it is good. But typically if you look out, most of the people even will forward, even once you get our salary, once you get our, let's say, any kind of consulting fees or any kind of money, whatever you receive from the business, will definitely will forward. If you're maintaining, it's good. But if you don't maintain, how do you calculate for this? So there is a simple calculation. You know your earning, on that you know even whatever your expense by this, already I have mentioned. So on the same parameters, even you can have a discussion with your wife also, even who is maintaining, even somebody mother also, even father also, who are there, even who is actually even maintaining all these expenses at your home. Probably you are earning and you are leaving this money to somebody's hand, and they are actually maintaining all these expenses. So you have to discuss with them, and you have to also understand on this money, how much it is actually getting expensed, and that percentage, it should not cross more than 50%. Ideally it should be 40 to 50%. If you maintain, then you have how much? A remaining 50%. So that 50%, what we are going to do, that we are going to discuss in the next video. And again, how to make money, right? So I hope this again a very interesting topic. And any questions, any doubt, any kind of queries, you're always welcome. As I told you, you can reach out to my chat box, you can reach out to my mailbox, and I'm always waiting even for your queries. Thanks for watching.